This is Algebra 1, Lesson 17, Practice over the distributive property. For A, let's evaluate 4 times the quantity 5 minus 3 by adding and then multiplying. So basically we're following order of operations here. I'm going to bring down the 4. 5 minus 3 is 2. I can multiply now and I get 8. B says evaluate the same thing, the same expression by multiplying and then adding. What do they mean multiply and then add? Well, that's that property we just learned about. We're going to multiply everything by 4 first. What is 4 times 5? Well, I'll go ahead and write 4 times 5 and then 4 times 3, bringing the sign down between them. 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 3 is 12, and 20 minus 12 is 8. So either way we do it, we get the same answer. The distributive property is what allows us to do that. Use the letters A, B, and C and parentheses to write the distributive property. Well, usually when you do the distributive property, you've got some sort of set of parentheses, right? So let's start with that. We could at least get this part. And then we know we're always going to have something on the outside that's being multiplied. So how about we'll put A there. And then we're going to have something on the inside that's going to be added together. So let's do B plus C. Now the C could be a negative number, which would make that a subtraction, and that's okay. So we have A times the quantity B plus C. But that doesn't fully show the distributive property. To show the distributive property, we need to show what that would equal. So now we're going to multiply by the A to each term. So that's going to be A times B, bring the plus over, and then A times C. That entire thing shows the distributive property. So this would be your answer. D. When we multiply first, we say that we are using the distributive property, like in C. Use the distributive property to evaluate this, okay? If they didn't say use the distributive property, I would just simplify that and then multiply by 4. But since they want us to do it, let's do it that way. 4 times 6 is going to be 24. Bring down the minus sign. 4 times 2 is 8. Bring down the plus sign. 4 times 5 is 20. Bring down the minus sign. 4 times 7 is 28. Now I can combine these. 24 minus the 8 is 16. Plus 20 minus 28. And that's going to be 36 minus 28. And that's going to be 8. All right, and then E. For both of these, we're going to expand by using the distributive property. So we're going to multiply everything by this. And we have these two terms in here separated by a subtraction symbol. So this times this term, and then this times this term. 2m times xy is 2mxy. Bring down the minus sign. 2m times 3p, the 2 times the 3 is 6. And the m times the p. And then that is your final answer here. You can't simplify that anymore. All right, now we're going to do it here. Now we have 3 terms in here. You see, there's plus sign. Oh, there's minus sign. There we go, 3 terms. And we're going to multiply each term by xy. So here, and then here, and then here. xy times a, I'm just going to call that axy. And then I'm going to multiply times the b, so bring down the plus sign. So I'm going to have bxy. And then bring down the minus sign. And I'm going to put the 2 first, 2cxy. And that is our final answer. We're not able to go any further.